Hello, welcome back to the library of Wynne Lewis Coaching. Today's video doesn't actually answer a question. Instead, it's a collection of reasons that I've pulled together as to why I think having a personal coach is a good idea. Now, that's not intended to blow my own trumpet or engage in any sort of self-aggrandisement. Instead, it's intended to give you more of a flavour of the dynamics of a coaching relationship as part of your research into whether you want to take individual coaching any further. And I hope the video will be a useful addition to your research generally. So here are some reasons, I think there are 10 of them, why I think having a personal coach is a good idea. The first is accountability. As a coach, I will hold you to account. I'm not here to make you happy or to make you smile. Instead, I will check on your progress and I will care about you and I will support and champion, but also challenge you because, self-help books are fine so far as they go, but they don't do follow-up, which I do. The next reason is that you will have an agenda. I don't, but I'm happy to work on anything you want, however small or random, because let's face it, not everybody who wants a coach actually wants to become a CEO. Many people I coach want to find motivation to do things like tidy their room, get on better with a relative, stick to a fitness goal, explain what really matters in life, or just make a change generally. You set that agenda in coaching, but I commit to supporting you. Third reason for having a coach is that it does give you a feel-good factor. Coaching isn't like sitting an exam. There's no right answer, there's no wrong answer. But it can be exciting and stimulating and fun to be coached because it's an exploratory exercise. And I'm entirely comfortable using humour and being playful as well as offering you support and praise, but also challenging you. And the reason why all of these approaches are good is that you should feel at the end of each coaching session more resourceful than you did when you started, because it is all about you. Coaching in this way also gives you a fresh start. I don't have any preconceptions about you. I don't have any agenda. I don't have any history to cloud my view of you. And unlike anyone else in your life, I see you as you show up in front of me, no more than that. Not as your job title or as a parent or a child or a sibling or someone I've known for years, just you as you are. I see you who you are, but also who you could be. Because the beauty of having a coach is that I can be objective. But then I hold up a mirror to you so that you can see yourself as well. And when we talk about goals and individual solutions, coaching is not a one-size-fits-all exercise. I don't impose solutions that I think would be a good idea. That would be mentoring. Instead, I appreciate your uniqueness because I know that everybody has a different mixture of beliefs and conditioning and needs and strengths and values and weaknesses and wants. But as a coach, talking with you, I help you understand yourself. What motivates you, what holds you back, what excites you, what gives you purpose. And I do that by listening, which is the sixth reason for having a good coach. Coaches really know how to listen. When was the last time you were really listened to without interruption so that you could hear yourself think out loud? There's a famous question by a famous coach, and she said, "How do I know what I'm thinking until I've heard myself speak?" And I find that really important because when you speak out loud, sometimes you come to solutions that you weren't expecting. It's not the same as talking to yourself when you're driving or out for a stroll. When you're talking about out loud and somebody's listening to you, you reach a position where you can come to a conclusion that you never knew you were going to come to in the first place. And neuroscience has shown that when somebody speaks out loud and another person listens to them, the brain is flooded with chemicals that improve your thinking even more, but also reduce stress. There will, of course, be questioning. I will ask you questions, sometimes tricky ones, which you may feel uncomfortable about talking about. But they're designed to help you approach solutions and goals that are approachable or that are relevant to you in person. And then you, having asked those questions, you, not I, will find the answers to whatever it is you're looking for. Because coaching is a bit like having a bespoke suit that suits only you. And yes, you pay for my time and my expertise and my ability to partner you in your thinking. But we don't have to take turns. It's not a competition. We don't have to take turns in a conversation. You can just indulge in pure you time and just talk. I may not speak much or say much at all, although I'll be listening and I will questioning. And we go back to this earlier question. When was the last time you were when was the last time you spoke and you were not interrupted at all? Because coaching sometimes gives you the opportunity for the first time in your life when you can be absolutely yourself. You can let go of trying to be perfect, trying to please people, trying to be successful, trying to model yourself on habits that you've acquired. Because what I do is create an adult to adult relationship where you don't have to be perfect. You can just be yourself. And in doing that, you learn to accept and even celebrate your features, your minor flaws, and sometimes your weirdnesses. What's wrong with being idiosyncratic? And in doing that, you learn self-awareness, you learn self-control, you learn self-management skills, and then you can be confident about sorting out your own future. And the reason that's important is that when you do that, you become effective. You know, behind every successful sports person is a successful coach. Behind many successful business people is a successful coach. Behind many individuals who are successful is often and increasingly a coach. Because high achievers know that you can't do it all on your own. And there's absolutely nothing wrong in accepting that you can often do more or you can do something differently, better, if you have support. Somebody standing by your side, championing you and say, yeah, go on, do it, you can. So those are the random reasons that I've come up with to support my idea that having a personal coach is a good idea. If you want me to consider any other questions that I haven't answered elsewhere in the library, do just get in touch. Click on the email button at the bottom or pick up the phone or fix up an appointment by pressing the green button on the website, and I will take a look at your questions and, if possible, create an answer and put that in the library as well. So as ever, thanks for watching.